I created PhonePEC Studios in 2006 because I really saw a need to cater towards small and medium-sized business. We also take a more personal approach towards dealing with our clientele. We really try to get to know them and their business. We try to understand what their goals are, what their conversions are. Do they have analytics? Do they not have analytics? Do they understand SEO and social media? And give them something that was affordable. We have a very systemized and defined process as to how we do things, but we cater that process around each client. Each client is different, no client is alike. The direction we're going with the changes in the industry towards CSS3, HTML5, I think they're fascinating. We can do so much more now that we couldn't do before. That's not going to be server intensive, that's not going to be machine intensive for the visitor, for the user. The things that we're able to do that we couldn't do before are exciting. Social media is a game changer. It's definitely taken the current times by storm. Social media is changing everything with how SEO is going to be looked at and how SEO works and how getting search engine optimization strategies to work in sync with, social media. Social media actually should be, I'm not sure if it is with every SEO, a lot of SEO teams and firms are still behind on this, is that social media in itself should be adapted and as part of SEO. Social media is a way to virally get out to thousands, if not millions, and now billions of people almost instantly. You have Twitter with millions and millions of people. You have Facebook with millions or billions now. And Google Plus is the fastest growing social media site in the world right now. There's no company that's doing it better, stronger, and faster than Google Plus is doing it now. Whereas with social media, it's all about what's now. What's right now this second, what's right now, and what's in 10 seconds, what's in 30 seconds, what's in a minute, what's in 5 minutes. If it's more than a day old or 2 days old now, it's old news. So social media really has changed the whole avenue. Like I said, it's a game changer. It's changed everything with SEO. And if you're working with an SEO firm that doesn't believe in social media, isn't behind social media, then they're old school. Yeah, e-commerce is a primary focus for us. I have very in-depth inside knowledge into e-commerce in every facet and every avenue, and from the front end for conversion for clients to get them to the product, to get them to check out and through that process as quick as possible. We primarily only work with 3 cart platforms right now because we feel that these are the strongest and easiest to work with. Easiest doesn't mean that they're not strong and powerful. We're very heavy with Magento. We have an excellent developer in the Magento platform who's a certified developer. We also have a couple of developers who work with Xcart as well as ShopPlug for WordPress. So if a customer is a small and medium-sized business, which is our primary focus, then they can build a shopping cart solution or service paid solution using WordPress. We're very focused on e-commerce because we know it inside and out, and we have an excellent team of developers who really understand and know e-commerce. The other side of that is that we know the marketing side as well. So we know that all e-commerce sites are all about conversions. They're about ROI. They're tracking their return on their investment, getting a person to a site and not getting them to abandon the cart. Reducing the abandoned cart, removing the navigation pages, following practices of just what are the other big companies doing, what are the big sites doing, following those practices, what's Amazon doing, why does Amazon do this, explaining this to customers, really trying to get them to understand why we do the things that we do and why we need to take their cart or their products in a certain direction when their vision or their goal may be a little bit different. That's where we're different also, is that we will explain this and educate the client so that they really understand that it's about conversions. E-commerce, if you want it to be successful, is about conversions. You need to have a clean design, a clean UX, a clean UI. You got to get the products, the service, whatever you're selling, right up to the client, instantly let them understand it, let them cleanly get through the category tree, to the checkout, to the shopping cart, and out as quick as possible. Because it's seconds to where they could get distracted and you lose that income, that money. So yeah, we're very strong with e-commerce. It was important to me to actually find people who loved doing what they do, each in their own respective fields, whether it's SEO and marketing, whether it's e-commerce, We've been in business since 2006, and I would say between our team we've got about close to 100 years of experience, all of us being in the industry, pretty much almost 10 years. We're also a company with no walls. We're a company with no walls between us and our design team, no walls between marketing and production and marketing and sales, no walls between us and our clients. We're a team that works in unity. We work all together as a team with one common goal in mind, and that's to make and build something successful for our clients.